Okay, I hope you have enjoyed. I hope it was not too much, but it was important to give you all the information as under, let's say, compromising time. I'm ready for your questions. No audio.
Okay, thank you very much.
Virginia.
First of all, thank you
Okay.
very much for your very interesting presentation, very interesting conclusions. I write all important conclusions reflection during your report and during roundtable debates. Very, very interesting and to be useful for our, I think that for our participants of our conference, because Moocs really is very popular, very useful and necessary for using in our teaching, contemporary teaching and learning process, and simultaneously a lot of questions, a lot of challenges, and maybe we could be proposed a lot, several questions for next debates and next discussion. And I would like to ask my colleague, Dr. Magdalena Roszek, about presenting a question for discussion. Please, Magdalena.
Okay, hello, Antonio. Nice to hear you for the second time on our conference. I want to tell you that it was a very excellent presentation, and this presentation is an example that interactivity is very important, and like you show us in a different elements. Also, we must remember when we think about Moocs. Like Eugenia said, the Mooc are very modern now, but the problem is that they are free. So thank you so much for your last sentence that very good Moocs should be not free. And this is important. Then quality of the Mooc will be high. And my question to you is, what do you think? What is the most important challenge when you start with Moocs?
Okay, first of all, a short comment about my presentation. As you could see, it was not direct. Why? Because it was difficult to organize all this information live. So, for your idea, Philip is living 50 kilometers far from me. Carlos is living 350 kilometers far from me. And Xavier is living 2,000 kilometers far from me. So we have never met unless in, let's say, virtual format to make this video and to organize all this information to present to you. I think it was, let's say, a compromising between the necessary time to do it, and not make you get asleep. And an interesting information as well. When we talked about Adobe in Hangout, it was a technology that we have developed in our team to make online tutoring with the large groups, because normally this type of virtual classrooms only allows us interactivity up till 100 persons or another participants. And as much as in certain tutorings we have much more, so we have included in this area those one we want to make interactive interviews and participating live and so on. There's the other one where attending live participations but putting questions by the forums. Okay, now you asked me about the main challenge. Okay, the main challenge is depends on the area you are working in. If you are working in education science, of course, if you want to make a revolution on education, not teaching teachers, but make real revolution to change knowledge, to change attitudes, you must upgrade the information of teachers. Not 10, not 100, not 1,000. It should be thousands of thousands, let's say millions. Only Moocs can do it. So Moocs can be an interesting, a fabulous tool if it will be very well done, very well used. So if you want to make, let's say, training in a large company, you can make it very easily. But normally, what is done, it's or you make small groups with interactivity, or you make large groups for self-learning. So with MOOCs, if you use it properly, you can compromise and make some kind of interactivity as well.
Okay.
So this is the challenge. We are ready to do it and motivated to do it.
Thank you so much for your answer. And I have the question: can you say some information about didactic videos in YouTube? We know that you have published a lot of didactic videos, and my question is to you: how many total amount of your views is after your didactic elements? Can you tell us about it?
Yes, as you may understand, I'm not presenting only myself. I'm presenting with my team. So I would prefer to tell you what is the amount of views of my team. Okay, Carlos Nunes, Xavier, Filipe Carrera and myself, we have more than 1 million views. I said 1 million views. All. Okay?
Okay. Like our congratulations.
Congratulations. Yes,
Thank you.
great.
Is it possible to show from your side example of the Mooc in English?
It is not a problem to make a Mooc in English from our side. As you could see, everyone in our team are fluent English speakers. The only thing is to have the motivation for a large group and to organize, if it's in case you would like, we can organize with all your universities, with all teachers, and so on. We can organize a Mooc in English with no problem at all. It's just a question of time, you see. It's not... we have everything, the structure, all the things done. So what is difficult is make the first in one language. After, it is very easy to let's say, go into a second language. So it's not difficult at all.
Okay, maybe last question. One your sentence about activities in Mooc when you have, for example, 1,000 students. I think that it's very difficult to do it. And the question is how to do it effectively.
You see, normally in presence courses we have in our universities still 500 students and things like this. I don't see any difference between a 500 students group and 1,000 or 10,000. Why? Because you need to motivate our students to be organized in groups. And the most important thing to overpass these difficulties is the group work. Group work is extremely efficient for integrate and socialize our students. And from that, because as I mentioned during the presentation, we have several, let's say, steps. One is presenting contents. No problem. Why should I be presenting my contents live? I can put that on demand. If I have the technology and the methodology of making good didactic videos. I put that on demand. It's easier for our students and for us. Second, make tutoring. Now you can make asynchronous tutoring using a platform, but you can make as well synchronous tutoring. And for a synchronous tutoring, you need a virtual classroom, and you need a different methodology of working than if you are working in a presence classroom. This is the big difference, is the use of a virtual classroom with the proper methodology. After the assessment, okay, we know that in our presence courses, students are copying as well by each other if the teacher doesn't be with the eyes really open. So it is not so difficult as it looks, but it needs teacher skills, tools to do it as well. And I think...
For your answer, I hope that your presentation here will be...
it's very low, your audio. It's very low.
Okay, so thank you so much for your answers, and I hope that our participants will start thinking about MOOCs in a different way, and I hope that it will be a good start to do it better. Thank you so much.
You see, it was more or less the same thing when I thought to coordinate this MOOC, because I had many doubts about the quality, about efficiency. It's, as I mentioned before, one thing is to dream, another thing is put the feet on the ground.
Super. Thank you very much again for a very, very interesting presentation.
Thank you. It was a pleasure to be with you.
Participants and guests of our theoretical and practical aspects of distance learning conference participants, thank you very much again for your presentation and presenting roundtable debates and very interesting conclusion and reflection, if it possible, and if you agree, confirm, we will add you important conclusions add to our final conclusions of our conferences, and we hope also that that video will be accessible on the YouTube, and all our participants will have possibility what again our very interesting, very important presentation and video conference and roundtable debates and discussion. And we hope also that your project will be one of the part realizing of our project EARNet. And very nice that all participants of our project all synchronously participation in different projects, very contemporary, and have a great experience in different areas of e-learning and ICT. And again, our congratulations, you great experience, very important, very useful, and we wish you next successfully in very hard work. Excellent results, yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I would like to make a final suggestion. Okay. I have created a community of the School of the Future for reflection about technologies, methodologies, and so on. And the URL in the slide, if you copy this URL and you go into the community, you can register in the community, it's free. And we will have debates and reflections about this. The videos I'm going to publish about this communication will be available in there as well, and I will inform Eugenia for using the conference web page or EARNet web page to post the videos. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure. Xavier is with us. Philippe Carrera is with us as well. I think that Xavier would like to say a final word as well. I give the final word to Xavier. Xavier, thank you very much for participating in the MOOC.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Now we finished our plenary session. Now we have a coffee break. Also, you could test it and you helpful Ustronyanka mineral water. This is this is present
for us only virtual mineral water. Okay.
Only virtually. This is. It's a picture you only virtually could test it. Very nice. From mountains, Basket Mountains, clear mineral water. Present from President of Ustronyanka company, and President Michal Bożek sent the best wishes and greetings to all guests and participants our conference, and wish a successfully session. Now we have coffee break. Please, you can help yourself, and we have coffee, tea, and cakes. Very nice. It's a pity we have 20 minutes late. For 10 minutes we return and continue our conference